When Princess Diana and Prince Charles divorced, it wasn't just a private matter, it was a global event that reshaped public perception of the British monarchy. The story of their marriage began as a fairy tale but soon unraveled into a tale of heartbreak and public scandal. New details about their lives continue to emerge, providing a deeper understanding of the struggles they faced and the impact those struggles had on the royal family. The marriage of Diana and Charles was portrayed as a perfect union when it began. Diana, a shy 19-year-old aristocrat, seemed the ideal partner for Charles, a future king under pressure to marry. But their relationship lacked a solid foundation. They had met only a few times before their engagement, and their personalities were vastly different. Diana was warm, open, and affectionate, while Charles was reserved and emotionally distant. Adding to the tension was Charles's lingering attachment to Camilla Parker Bowles, who remained a significant figure in his life despite his marriage. For Diana, the transition from private life to the global spotlight was overwhelming. Her marriage placed her at the center of public attention, and she became an icon known as the People's Princess. However, behind the glamour, she struggled with the pressures of royal life, her troubled marriage, and the monarchy's rigid traditions. The royal family's preference for privacy and emotional restraint only deepened her isolation. Diana's struggles with mental health, including bulimia and depression, were compounded by the relentless scrutiny of the press. Charles and Diana's incompatibility became more apparent as time went on. Publicly, they maintained the facade of a happy couple, but privately their marriage was in turmoil. Charles leaned on Camilla for emotional support, while Diana felt increasingly alone and unsupported by the royal family. The media amplified their struggles, often painting Diana as the victim and Charles as the villain. Prince Philip, Duke of Edinburgh, played a complex role during this period. Known for his blunt and pragmatic demeanor, Philip empathized with Diana's challenges as an outsider in the royal family. He had himself faced similar struggles when he married Queen Elizabeth Roman II. Philip attempted to mediate between Charles and Diana, writing letters to Diana during the most difficult times in her marriage. These letters revealed a man who was both critical and compassionate. He condemned Charles's affair with Camilla, describing it as reckless, but also offered Diana advice and expressed concern for her well-being. Philip's efforts to mend the marriage were ultimately unsuccessful. By the early 1990s, the relationship between Charles and Diana had deteriorated beyond repair. In 1992, they separated, and their divorce was finalized in 1996. Diana's candid interviews about her struggles, particularly her iconic 1995 Panorama interview, further strained her relationship with the royal family. In the interview, Diana famously said, "There were 3 of us in this marriage, so it was a bit crowded," referring to Charles's relationship with Camilla. Her openness about her mental health and her dissatisfaction with royal life resonated with the public but challenged the monarchy's traditional values. The divorce marked a turning point for the British royal family. It exposed the human flaws within an institution steeped in tradition and placed the monarchy under unprecedented public scrutiny. For Diana, the divorce brought both freedom and challenges. She lost her royal title but gained independence, focusing on her humanitarian work. For Charles, it allowed him to continue his relationship with Camilla, though public acceptance of their union took years. When Prince Philip's letters to Diana were later leaked, they offered a rare glimpse into the internal dynamics of the royal family. Philip's criticism of Charles and his sympathy for Diana highlighted the tensions within the monarchy and the personal cost of their public roles. His concern for Prince William and Prince Harry, who were caught in the middle of their parents' tumultuous relationship, underscored the broader impact of these struggles on the next generation. The story of Charles and Diana remains one of the most compelling chapters in royal history. It is a reminder that behind the pageantry and tradition lies a family grappling with the same challenges and emotions as any other. Prince Philip emphasized the importance of shielding William and Harry from the chaos surrounding their parents' marriage and separation. He urged Diana to prioritize their well-being amidst the turbulence. This was not only about protecting the boys as individuals, but also about ensuring the stability of the monarchy. Philip understood that William and Harry represented the future of the royal family, and their upbringing in such a highly publicized environment would shape not only their personal lives, but also how the world perceived the British monarchy. The most explosive revelations in these letters, however, lie in their subtle yet unsettling implications. According to reports, one letter hinted at Diana's growing fears for her safety, fears that were not baseless, given her rocky relationship with Charles. These revelations have fueled ongoing speculation that Charles, frustrated by their strained marriage and its impact on his public image, may have wanted Diana out of the way. While there is no concrete evidence to support such a claim, the suggestion in Philip's letter that Diana felt threatened remains a haunting detail, adding to the controversy. Some have argued that Philip's letters indirectly point to lingering accountability for Diana's tragic death in 1997. Although her passing was officially ruled an accident, these leaks have reignited debates about whether the pressures and circumstances within the royal family, including her separation from Charles and her clashes with the monarchy, played a role in her fate. The letters remind us that Diana's fears were not merely personal paranoia. They reflected the complex dynamics of a family weighed down by tradition, duty, and unresolved conflict. What makes these letters so compelling is how they humanize Prince Philip, who was known for his sharp remarks and no-nonsense attitude. These letters reveal another side of him, a father deeply frustrated with his son's choices, a grandfather worried about his grandsons, and a royal consort who felt obligated to keep the family intact. His candid criticisms, combined with his efforts to support Diana, reflect a man caught between his loyalty to the monarchy and his concern for its members as individuals. The leaked letters have sparked a wave of questions and emotions. Was Philip trying to hold the family together, or was he struggling to navigate his dual roles as a patriarch and a protector of the monarchy? Was he fully aware of the extent of Diana's struggles? And perhaps most hauntingly, did his warnings come too late to change the course of history? These letters may never provide all the answers, but they offer an unfiltered glimpse into the personal and emotional struggles behind the royal family's polished image. They remind us that behind the grandeur and ceremony, this is a family that has faced heartbreak, betrayal, and tragedy just like anyone else, only on a global stage. The secrets revealed in these letters not only reshape how the world views Prince Philip, but also reignite the enduring fascination with Diana's story. Even years later, the fallout from these events continues to shape the royal family's legacy, and the questions they leave behind linger in the public consciousness.